So the word of the week is going to be the word ponder. You know, and the reason one more time, the word of the week is going to be ponder. Ponder. Yeah, ponder. You know, so basically, with ponder, and the Hebrew word for that is takun. Takun. Yeah, takun. And what ponder means is to think about something carefully, especially before making a decision or reaching a conclusion. You know, and that's the Oxford Dictionary definition, and this is in the blue letter. It says to regulate, measure, estimate, ponder, balance, to make even, level, weigh, be equal, to be weighed out, to test, and to prove. You know, and the reason why I chose that word is because, you know, being in Babylon, we're always going to be presented with decisions that we're going to have to make, you know, whether big or small, you know, weighty or just, you know, something, your everyday things that you do, right? And we have to be put in positions to where we have to ponder upon those things. Why am I doing this? And what are the consequences and the purpose of me doing it? You know, what am I going to get out of it? You know, we have to ponder upon the things that, what we get out of the things that we do every day, and upon decisions that can either change our lives for the better or the worse. You know, and I want to start off by getting can I get Proverbs 11 verse 1? Azari, can I get Proverbs 24? Proverbs 4 verse 26. Todd, can I get Proverbs 19 and 2 in the NLT? And actually, I got two. Let me end it off with Sirach chapter 32 verse 19. How about the shot? Yeah.
Proverbs 11 verse 1. A false balance is abomination to the Lord, but a just weight is his delight.
Yeah, just weight is his delight. And the things and what the Lord ponders upon, because the Lord ponders too. He ponders upon the heart, right? So he weighs out your heart and tests and proves your resolve and everything that has to do with you as a being, right? And just like that, we're supposed to ponder upon the things that we do from an everyday standpoint in our decisions, you know, because to ponder means to weigh out, to balance, you know, to estimate, you know. So in the same like mind, we have to balance out, you know, and weigh, you know, the decisions that we that we make in the balance, you know. Next one, Dr. Shaw.
Proverbs 4:26. Ponder the path of thy feet, and let all thy ways be established.
Yeah, ponder the path of thy feet, meaning ponder upon the things that you do from a day to day. Ponder upon the path that you're going. You know, and verse 20, did you get 27? Yeah, get 27.
Verse 27. Turn not to the right hand, nor to the left.
Yeah.
Remove.
Continue.
It says, remove thy foot from evil.
And once you made the decision, don't turn to the right or to the left, meaning don't turn back. You know, stand firm on the decisions that you make. You know, because to ponder doesn't mean to overthink. You know, because overthinking is a show of lack of faith. You know, once you made the decision and ultimately consulted, you know, the brotherhood and the scriptures, you know, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, you're supposed to fall through it 100% and believe that the Lord is with you, right? Verse,
Proverbs 19 and 2?
Yeah, Proverbs 19 and 2.
In the NLT.
Yep.
This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 19 and verse 2 in the NLT. Enthusiasm without knowledge is no good.
Yep.
Haste makes mistakes.
Yeah. Enthusiasm without knowledge is no good. You know, so you have to ponder upon the things that you do from a day to day. You know, and you have to make an effort to know what you're doing before you make a decision. You know, because the Lord is not with, you know, you making hasty decisions or hasty utterances. You know, just saying things or just doing things. You know, you actually have to ponder upon it and think about what you're doing, why you're doing, and the purpose of it, right? And I call for one more. Yep.
Yeah, this is Sirach chapter 32, verse 19. It says, do nothing without advice, and when thou hast done once done, repent not.
do nothing without advice. So if you're in a situation to where you have to consult the brotherhood about a weighty matter or subject, you seek counsel. You seek counsel, and